Start streaming. Other games. And we are live. Okay. Well, oh, hang on. I need to move my mini monitor. There we go. Okay, we're live on TikTok. We're live on YouTube. Hello, everybody. Good evening. How's everyone doing? Okay, so it might take a while for people to join us. It's been a while since we've done a stream this late in the day. But hello if you are just joining. Hi Dagger, how are you doing? So we're going to be doing an evening stream today. We're going to be playing some cutesy, cozy little games that I've picked out as per usual. We got 3 games lined up today, which I'll tell you more about in just a moment. What's that butterfly app, says Chimpsman? That's Blue Sky, Chimpsman. It's basically an alternate to Twitter, because you wouldn't catch me dead on Twitter these days. I don't really post there very often, but you can check it out if you're interested. But it's basically just Twitter, but not Twitter. Nice jawline, thanks Jay-Z. It's all natural, baby. Okay, well for some reason my camera's not wanting to focus on me today either. Hold on. There we go. Okay, we're good. So, let's get started. Welcome back to An Evening with Saul. Today we're going to be playing 3 games that I've picked out. We're going to start off with Islanders New Shores, then we're going to play some more Terra Nil, and we're going to finish up with a bit of Mini Metro. How are you? I'm good, thanks Alfie. So I guess what we'll do is switch over to the game view. There we go. So you can see on screen there the 3 games that we're going to be playing today. We got Islanders. Oh, sorry, YouTube. Just let me show it to you as well. We got Islanders, New Shores, we got Terra Nil, and we got Mini Metro. We have played Terra Nil on stream before, and we've also played the original Islanders, but New Shores is a new game from the same developer. It's essentially an expanded version of the original game, which I haven't tried yet. We're going to be checking that out today. And then Mini Metro we haven't played before, but it's a great little game, and I thought we'd just tack it on so we had something else to play at the end of the stream, because we normally do 3 games on these evening streams. So that's the plan. We're going to do Islanders, Terra Nil, and Mini Metro. I'm just going to launch Islanders. Give me a second. Just do some window rearranging. Oh, we can turn the music off now until later. Bye-bye music. Okay. Right, launching Islanders. I don't know which screen it's going to appear on because it's my first time launching the game. Hopefully it'll be this one. It's not this one, it's that one. You won't be able to see the game yet either. One second. Sorry about this. There we go. Okay. There we go. Hopefully you can see the game now. Hopefully you can hear the game as well. Let me just get my chat window down here so I can actually read it. Let me know if you can see and hear the game. Should hear a little bit of cute music playing right now if all's gone well. And there we go. Should be up on YouTube as well. Can see and hear it. Good, nice one. Okay, sorry that it's taken a bit longer than usual to get the game set up, but again, it's my first time playing the game, so here we go. Let's jump straight into it. So if you are not familiar with this game, I did play the original Islanders on stream a few months ago. This is like a deluxe version of that game. So it's essentially the same game, but with a few new mechanics and a few new features. And obviously, because it's the first time playing, we'll have to do the tutorial as well. Just telling you how to move the camera around and zoom in and out and stuff like that. I'm going to turn the music a little bit down on my headset because it's a bit loud. Hopefully it's not too loud on the stream. Okay, let's add a building pack. This is already looking very different to how I remember it. The models, I think, it's pretty loud, says what. If the music's too loud, I can turn it down. Brickmaker or brewing? Let's go brewing, first of all. Okay, I'll turn the music down a little bit. There we go. Hold on, a bit more. There we go. Okay, so yeah, already the models have definitely been updated. Again, it's this. It's basically like a HD remake of the game. Essentially, it's the same, but a little bit different. You know. Oh, 1 second. Bear with me just a second more, everybody. I'm very sorry. Let me just switch that back to windowed for a second. Why can I not see? For fuck's sake, the chat window has gone into an awkward position where I can't read it. There we go. Okay, problem solved. I'm very sorry. We've not got off to a smooth start today. I really want to just get on and play the goddamn game, so let's do it. Okay. So, we got a brewery, and we got 2 hops fields. Brewery needs to go near a statue for a bonus, so... Oh, we won't fit it up there, though. Would it fit? No, it won't fit down there. But we've not got a very good start in Ireland, to be honest. This seems a bit... I'd still say you need to reduce the music a bit. I'll turn the music down a little bit more. What? Can anyone else tell me how loud the music is? Not that I don't believe you, what, but you're the only person who's mentioned the music being too loud, so I'm not, like, not saying you're a liar, but... Okay, there we go. I've turned it down quite a bit more there. Although now I can barely hear it. Let's put it to there. Okay. Anyway. Yeah, I don't think we got a really great start in Ireland here. I might actually just... can we start again? Yeah, there we go. Just re-roll and see if we can get a better starting point, because there wasn't really... There was hardly any space there to actually place anything. Oh, this is better. Look at this. We've got a lot more flat space here. Although there's quite a few smaller islands as well, so it might be a little bit more difficult, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, and it's going to make us do the tutorial again. There we go. Add building. Oh, this time we can go with seaweed as well. I like the seaweed packs, so let's go with one of those to start with. So I should probably explain the mechanics of this game, because I haven't yet, and if you've not played before, you won't know. Basically, you build buildings. You have to place buildings to earn points, and where you place the buildings affects how many points you get. The more points you get, the more buildings you unlock. And you basically build a little village. You'll see as we go. But the seaweed farm, for example, if we build the seaweed farm, we get 4 points by default. If we place it near a seaweed field, we get an extra 4 points. If we place it near a statue, we get an extra 3 points. But if we place it near another seaweed farm, we lose 24 points. So you basically have to be quite strategic about where you place in stuff. For example, if we place this here, we can get 4 points. But if we place it here, so that the net is actually in the water, well, then we're going to get 14 points, because we get 8 bonus points and then 6 for the actual thing. And I think if we can get it closer to the statue, oh, we could get 10 extra points here. I don't think we can get it close enough to this statue to get any more points than that, but 10's not bad. I don't like the overhangs there though. Let's put it there. Oh, why didn't that place? Oh, what? Yeah, what? Why is it not letting me place that? Yeah, I know. It won't let me place it because the fucking tutorial won't go away. Yeah, yeah, okay, thank you. I've played the game before, I know. Well, I haven't actually. Technically, I haven't played the game before, but I know what I'm doing. Okay, there we go. We've placed our first building. We're almost 15 minutes in and we've placed our first building. Great. Let's place some seaweed fields. So these go in the water. You get a bonus if they're near a seaweed farm, and you also get a bonus if you place them next to other seaweed fields. They have changed the shape of these. These were just squares in the old game, but this time they're like hexagons. Hopefully they interlock with each other. That'd be quite cool. I'm immediately regretting the placement of the seaweed farm, though, because now it's going to be really difficult to place these in a way that they actually interlock. There we go. Okay, so we got 25 points, and we've unlocked our next set of buildings. Basically, each time you get a certain amount of points, you can unlock some more buildings, and the more buildings you place, the more points you get, and so on and so forth. What a beautiful fit you have on today. Thank you, Zara. How long will you be live for, says Daniel? I'll be live till 8 PM today. We're going to play this game for about an hour, then we're going to play Terra Nil for an hour, and then we're going to play a bit of Mini Metro as well. In fact, we might play this game for a little bit longer and Mini Metro a bit less, because Mini Metro's a much smaller game, but we'll get to that. Okay, let's go for a brewing pack, because we picked that before and we didn't get a chance to actually place it. So breweries also get points for being near seaweed farms. I'm thinking if we can fit it in here, we might be able to get some hop fields in there next to it. Yeah, that's not bad actually. I'm loving the new models on the buildings. They're definitely a lot more detailed and a lot more stylistic than before. When does the spider arrive, says Aiden? Spider's probably going to be here on Wednesday, Aiden. I don't know for definite. But obviously it's the kind of thing where as soon as it arrives, I'll be doing the stream straight away, because I can't really leave it sitting in a box for a few days, So, like I say, I'm hoping that they'll be arriving on Wednesday and we'll be doing the stream as soon as that happens. Let's put the hops fields here. I think they've improved the placement as well. You can place the buildings a lot closer to each other than you could before, which I appreciate. I still can't get these to fit flush with each other though, which is annoying. Is Mini Metro a train sim? Kind of, Horse Lover. It's more of a train map simulator. You'll see what I mean. Basically, the whole game is like styled after the classic London Underground map. So it's all 2D. It's a really cute game though. You'll see when we get to it. It's difficult to explain. Oh yeah, see, I knew placing that up there was a mistake, because now none of these seaweed fields are going to be close enough to get the bonus there. That is a shame. This interlocking is really cool though. I love these hexagonal seaweed farms. New high score, 69. Nice. Okay. Oh wait, have we run out of points? No way. We've game over. We've fucking gamed over already. Oh my god, okay, that was my own fault. I placed the seaweed farm in a stupid place. 69 points, that's it. Game over already. Okay, let's try that again. Third time's the charm. We'll go with seaweed farm again, and we'll try and be a bit better with the placement this time. Let's place the seaweed farm near the actual water. That might help, you know. There we go. I don't like spiders, says No Name. I wouldn't recommend the stream on Wednesday then, No Name. Unless you want to face your fear. It might not be the stream for you. Let's go here. And here. Wait. Yeah, that'll do. What you playing, says Joe. This is called Islanders New Shores. It just came out a few days ago. It's essentially a remake of the original Islanders, which I played on stream a few months back. When's the next Farming Sim stream? It will be on Friday, Horse Lover. Is it on Xbox? I don't know, Pepsi Can. I couldn't tell you. Or Pepsi Cap, sorry. Oh, we got another seaweed farm. Oh, lovely. So, you'll notice if I put these two close to each other, we lose loads of points. So, we'll put them just far enough apart. The reason for this, if we put them just far enough apart that they don't interact with each other, it means if I put a seaweed field in between, it gets a bonus from both of those. It is, but it's £8. Yeah, that's how much it is on PC. $7.99 is how much I paid for it. Oh, we fucked it again because there's a rock here. Okay, there we go. That's better. Now, where are we going to put the brewery and the hops fields? Let's go up near the statue again. And oh, wow, look at that. If we put it here, we get a bonus from both the seaweed farms and the statue. That's pretty cool. Let's go there. I'll face my fear, says No Name. Good on you, No Name. I don't think jumping spiders are too scary anyway. I think they're... Even people who are scared of spiders typically aren't scared as much when it comes to jumping spiders, because they're a lot cuter than most other spiders, you know. Okay, let's put down some hops fields here. We'll put them near to the actual farm. Your dress is so cute. Thank you very much. I can't read your username. Oh, Moonabelle. Thank you very much. We got 100 points, so we've already beaten our last score. Okay, we'll go here. And, ooh, can we fit one here? We can. Oh, look at that. Okay, we're doing good. We 120. We've almost doubled our points from last time. We're doing a lot better. We got some buildings as well. These look very similar to how they did in the original, but just a little bit more detailed on the textures. I like it. So let's start building our main town here. What's the purpose of this game, says Pepsi Cap? The purpose basically is to build a little town. Let's go lumber pack. So you get buildings, you place them, and then that earns points that you can use to get more buildings. Okay, ooh, we can get quite a bonus if we pop that there. Look at that. 157. Looking really cute as well, by the way. I wish you could zoom in further. That's one thing that's one minor complaint I had about the original game, and unfortunately it looks like it's carried over. You can't zoom in as far as I wish you could. Let's go for the houses. Oh, this is new. They didn't have a house shaped like this before. There's new house shapes. I like it. Sounds fun for a late night game. It is. It's a very cool little game to just, you know, relax and play for a little bit on an evening. Okay, I like these new houses. They're very Tetris-y. Ooh. Can I fit another one in? Oh. Oh, wait. Oh, yes. Perfect. Could just squeeze that one in there. Lovely. Hi, Edmonds. How are you doing? Oh, okay. We got enough points now to go to a new island. So once you unlock a new island, you can go there straight away, or you can stay and keep building your current island for a little bit longer. I think we'll stay a little bit longer here. We'll get a mason. Is it Simulator Saturday? Not today, CA. Today we're just playing a few little cozy evening games, you know. Ooh, yeah, another new shaped building. Oh no, wait, this one's not new. There we go. I think we'll get to the next level and then we'll move on to a new island. Place down a couple more houses. Oh yeah, look at all those points. Wow, because your points carry over when you go to a new island. So let's go now. Let's go to a new island now. And the islands get bigger and bigger. So we'll have more space to build on the next island. What game is this? This is called Islanders New Shores. It's just released a few days ago, but it is a remake of another game called Islanders, which we played on stream a few months back. Oh wow, we actually get to choose... This is new. Oh, this is new. We actually get to choose what kind of island we visit next. So we can go to a lava island, safe haven in the searing innards of the world, which has a unique building called a pyre. Place them within line of sight of each other, but far apart to earn the most points. Or we can go to a desert island, which is arid, earthy colours and swaying palm trees. And the unique building there is a terrace, raised platforms to build on that can be placed almost anywhere. What are we thinking? I'll let you guys decide. Lava or desert? How you doing? I'm pretty good, Edmonds. Thanks. How you doing? Ooh, Horse Lover says desert. Edmonds says lava. Pepsi Cap says desert as well. I think desert might swing it, unless anyone else wants to chime in. I think... I'll be honest, I'm kind of more drawn towards lava, because I don't think this was in the previous game. So it's, you know, something new. I think we're going to do lava. Sorry everyone who said desert. Oh wow! Oh yeah, this definitely wasn't in the original. This is definitely new. Wow! Look at this. This is cool. What's this? What's this little blue wisp next to the statue? I like it. Okay? So what does a pyre do? Greater distance to other pyres and city centres within sight increases points earned. Okay, so they need to have a line of sight with each other, but they don't need to be too close to each other. I think that's easy enough. Let's start way over here then. Let's put one on top of this rock here. And then we can get a brickmaker pack or a brewing pack. We'll go for brewing. Oh, there isn't much room on these steps here. Let's do our brewing over here on the beach then, shall we? How much would you set up, says Pepsi Cap? About £2,000, Pepsi Cap. Check out my second pin video if you want to know more. But just over £2,000 for everything. Okay, right, so what does this pyre actually do then? Because nothing appears to be getting a bonus for being placed near it. I hope I didn't waste my placement of that. Let's pop a city centre. See, the problem is these hexagonal columns might not be the best place to fit in these buildings. Let's just do it. Let's put a city centre here and see if we can. Oh, these Tetris-shaped ones actually could fit quite nicely. We'll make it work. We'll make it work. Okay, let's go for... Are there trees on this island? There are. There are trees over here, so we'll go for a lumber pack. Lumberjacks and... 2 lumberjacks and 1 sawmill. The lumberjacks need to go near as many trees as possible, but obviously they can't go too close to each other, so we'll do the same tactic we did with the seaweed farm. We'll place 1 here, and then we'll place 1 just out of range of the first one. But they're close enough together that we can put this sawmill in between and get bonuses for both of them. There we go. Okay, we're not doing too bad this time. Let's go for a brickmaker pack. We haven't had one of those yet. Oh, we got some new hops fields as well. Ooh, lots of points for these hops fields. Could we... Well, I'm going to try and pack as many of these as possible. You know, pack them in nice and tight. And the brickyard, I think... Yeah, the brickyard needs to go on sand. Oh, it doesn't need to go on sand. Wait, is there not a bonus for putting it on sand? There's a bonus for putting it near a sand pit. Oh, right, the sand pit needs to go on sand. And then the brick makers goes near the sand pit. Could we fit it on the beach here? That's pretty good. 14. But then is there going to be room for buildings here? Oh, we can't quite fit there anyway. 13. That'll do. We'll put it there. And then the brickyard itself, as long as it's in range of both of those. There we are. Oh, we've got a boon. On each island you will earn boons while playing. They can help out in tough situations. They can only be used on the island on which you obtained them. Use them wisely. Okay, this is a new feature. How does it work? Ah, okay, so I think basically in an emergency we can get some free buildings. Perhaps? We'll see. If we ever are running low on points, we can try it out. Oh, I accidentally took back the brickyard that I placed. Whoops. Okay, we'll save that for later. Might come in handy. Let's go for a farming pack. We haven't used one of those yet. The windmill looks so much better than in the previous game. Wow, look at that. Oh, if you haven't played the previous game, it's really great, but they really have improved it with this one. Okay, mill needs to go on statue, wheat field. Okay, could we put it somewhere around here? Oh, unblocked raise. Ah, okay, so the windmill actually, you earn points based on how much wind there is available around it. So you can see if we put it down here, we lose points because it's not getting wind from all sides. Whereas if we put it up on top of the side of the volcano, we get more points because it's getting wind from all over the place and it's quite high in the air. I don't think we'd be able to fit the farms themselves in there, though. I think we might be better off having it on its own little island over here. Just so we got space to squeeze in the farms, the wheat fields. What's the name of this game? I'll give it a go later when you're done streaming. This game is called Islanders New Shores. It's $7.99 on Steam, but I recommend. It's really great. Okay, we're going to block the entrance to the masons there, but... Oh, look at that. Look at the symmetry. Beautiful. Looks good. Another creative game. It is Edmonds, yeah. It's a very, very fun one. Very cute. I occasionally do these evening streams where we play some of these cuter, you know, more relaxed games. And I really do love this sort of thing. Okay, we're going to put another city centre over here. And I guess we could build a posh town. What I normally do is I put the regular houses in one town and then the mansions in another town because they get points by being next to similar buildings. So if we place all the mansions together and all the houses together, we get the maximum points. Mason or Shaman? Let's go for a Shaman, or Shaman, however you want to pronounce it. These guys need to be placed... Yeah, prefers confined spaces. They need to be far away from cities as well. So something like... Oh no, that's no good. What about somewhere near a farm? Oh, 23, 25, 27... I think 25 is the best place that we're going to actually be able to put it down. There we go. Got a little shaman there living near the farm. I watched your latest piano video and you're really good. Thank you, Edmonds. Thank you very much. It's always nice to hear some appreciation for the piano videos. I've put a lot of work into my piano videos. I'm very proud of them. Oh, we can get a fountain now. Nice. Oh, and another sawmill. Oh, look at that, Saul. You're a goddamn genius. If I put it here, it's just close enough to get the bonuses from the 2 logging camps, but it's not close enough to the other sawmill to lose any points. Brilliant. Okay, we're very close to moving on to the next island now, by the way. Let's go for a fountain. And then we'll get some more mansions down. Actually, let's put that one on this side. No, wait. I'm going to undo that one and put it a little bit further over. There we go. We really want to maximize how many of these we squeeze in, you know, to get the most points possible. There we go. Okay, we've unlocked the next island. Shall we... let's just see what the next pack is. Right, I want to see what's going on with these pyres before we move on. Ah, okay. Ooh, wow. Okay, so one pyre on its own doesn't do anything, but once you get a second one, that's where the points come in, because if we place it somewhere where it's in line of sight of another pyre, look at this, we get 55 points for placing it here, plus all the rest. That's really good. Okay, I like that. I like that a lot. We got another city centre as well and some more foundations. But I don't think we'll place all of these down. Let's just place enough to get to the next level, and then we'll move to another island. There we go. Yep, let's go. Okay, I think we might get another choice. Thanks for the rose, Edmonds, by the way. This might be our last island, and then we'll move on to the next game. Okay, wow. So we've got Tropical, a warm climate reminiscent of a summer paradise. The unique building is a temple, has the potential to score very high, but requires you to plan ahead. Or the Desert Stellar adds 2 extra boons to the island score meter, and the bonus building is the Guild Hall, which can gain bonus points with all buildings, but repetitions of the same building reduce the score. 2 very interesting ones again. This seems new. 2 extra boons. I think we'll go for the Stellar Desert because I really want to see what this is all about. So let's go Desert. Make up for us going to the lava one last time. Okay, we got the Guild Hall. Oh, what is... Oh. Okay. I'm a bit confused. We'll see what happens. So, Guild Hall. Earn points from all buildings. However, repetitions of the same buildings reduce the score. So you get 12 points for any building that it's near, but you lose 10 points for duplicate buildings that it's near. Okay, this has the potential to be very powerful or very detrimental. We'll see. Let's go brewing. And we'll start a little brewery over here. I love the little shooting stars on this one as well. That's really cute. Oh, and the ripples on the water look like stars too. This is really cute. I'm really enjoying this one so far. Like I say, big fan of the original Islanders. This one really does feel like an improvement so far, though, over the original. It seems really cute. Okay, so here you see how the Guild Hall works. So we get 12 points for every building that it's placed near, but because there are 2 hops fields, we lose 10 points. You lose 10 points for any duplicate buildings. So we'd have to place it somewhere like this, where it's out of range of the second hops field. That's going to be a really risky building to place. Like I say, it's got the potential to earn us a lot of points, but it's also got the potential to cost us a lot of points too, so we'll use that very cautiously. Get some seaweed farms down here. And then a couple of seaweed fields. Oh, shame we can't interlock them so they're all actually in the same direction, but never mind. There we go. And, oh, can I fit this one in here? Oh, perfect. Your top stays gorge, says Feta. Thank you very much. Is it Feta or Fire? Do let me know if I'm pronouncing your username wrong. But thank you very much. Thanks. Okay, brickmaker or city? Let's go for a brickmaker. Let's hold out on the city for a little bit longer. My big worry with the city is we're going to have lots of houses and lots of mansions, and that's going to cause problems with the guild hall, which is going to cost points if it's near any duplicate buildings. It's fighter. Okay, thank you. Thanks for letting me know. Let's go for a mason. We haven't used a mason yet. This looks really different from the previous game. Completely different model. So these need to go on the side of cliffs. Somewhere like this. Can we get it in range of the statue there? We can if we put it there. I'm not a huge fan of that placement, but it gets us a few bonus points. Oh, we've unlocked a boon. Lovely. Let's put another hops field there. I want to see what this boon business is all about. We'll definitely use one of those before we move on to the next game. I'm very curious as to how those work. More seaweed fields. Oh wow! Look at the size of our seaweed farm. Damn. Okay, what's next? Oh, a lighthouse. Nice. Okay, lighthouse. Unblocked rays, so we need to place it somewhere where it's got a clear view of the area around it. My immediate thought is up here. Wow, look at that. This is my first thought, is to put it up here. That'd earn us 36 points. Oh, we could actually get more points if we put it up here, even though it's got less rays around it because it's closer to the seaweed farms. What about up here? I saw 50 points. Okay. 50 points if we put it up there. I mean, I think it's a bit unrealistic for the lighthouse to be way up there. Surely it should be a bit closer to the sea, but I'm going to take those 50 points. Come on. Wow, we leveled up from just that. Okay, let's go lumber pack. Oh, we got another lighthouse. Straight away, another lighthouse. Okay, obviously we can't place it in range of the first lighthouse or we lose points. But we could get a good 36 here. Let's do that. It looks really awkward there. On that, balanced delicately on that rock, but I'm not complaining. Okay, a couple more hops fields. What time are we on? 1:45. Okay, we've still got a bit of time before we need to move on to the next game. Look at all these points, man. We've still got loads of buildings that we haven't placed yet as well. Let's put down another brewery. As long as it's not too close to the first brewery. Look at that. Another 35 points. Should I try and place the guild hall now? Let's... Oh, wow. Look at that. That's bad. That is bad. It's like I was saying earlier, we need to place this very strategically because we lose points for every duplicate building that it's near. If we place it here, there's like 8 seaweed farms in range and 5 hops farms. It'd have to go somewhere over here, but then we wouldn't be able to place any more buildings near it either. So it's very high risk, potentially high reward, but we could lose a lot of points as well. I'm not going to risk it just yet. What's the next game, Sid Edmonds? Next up, we're going to be playing Terra Nil, which is like a reverse city builder game. It's essentially a ecological restoration game. You start in like a polluted wasteland and you have to help to reclaim nature. It's really cool. Okay, these masons aren't actually that useful to us right now. Maybe once we placed a brickyard... Oh yeah, we get points for putting a mason near a brickyard, so what we could do is put a sand pit here, put a brickyard at either side of it, and then put a mason in the middle. Yeah, and that gets points from both of those. That's pretty good. Sounds different. It is, Edmonds. Yeah, it's really cool. It's really cool. We've played that one a couple of times before on previous streams, so we'll be continuing with our previous save game. Ooh, another seaweed farm. Nice. Can we... Oh, where can we put this? I think there's not too bad, and then we can put some more seaweed fields, you know, in that direction. Let's do that. Oh, we unlocked another... Oh, we've unlocked a... Let's go, Shaman. God, look how many buildings we've got. Damn. Okay, we're doing really well. We're doing a lot better than I thought we would. Okay, Shaman, where are you gonna go? You need to be somewhere secluded. And preferably somewhere near nature. Down here, maybe? No, I thought they needed to be in range of trees. In range of a blooming tree. Well, there aren't any trees blooming around here at the minute. Okay, we'll leave the Shaman for now. Let's place down our farm, mill. Put that over here. Oh, can we get a bit of a vantage point for this? Yeah, let's do that. Oh, hang on. Undo. There we go. We're going to have to go for a city pack. I think we're going to place the guild hall now. I want to see the guild hall in action. Look at that. Wow, we can get 52 points if we put it there. The only problem is, as I said earlier, we can't place any duplicate buildings near those. So we can't place another hops field because it'll cost us points from the guild hall there. Blooming trees. Yeah, I don't even know what blooming trees are. I think they're new. I don't think they were in the original. But I'm sure we'll see one soon enough. Oh, we haven't placed a lumberjack yet. Here's another chance to get some bonus points. We pop one here, and then a sawmill. Oh yeah, look at that. Okay, we're doing really good on this one. I really wasn't expecting us to get this far on our first attempt. Oh, no more room for wheat fields. Damn. In hindsight, I should have really placed the windmill like way up here or something, because I would have got more points for the windmill itself, and there would have been more space to put stuff around it. But never mind. You know, what's done is done. Where can we put a pyre? Can we put a pyre over here? That'll pay itself off later. You're making so much progress. Thanks, Daniel. Yeah, like I say, we've done a lot better than I thought we would today. Okay, let's build another little brickyard setup over here. Brickyard. Another brickyard. Sand pit in the middle. And a mason behind. There we go. That combination of buildings gets a really good yield of points. Oh, a fisher! Oh, this is something we haven't seen in this game yet either. Little fishing hut. Okay, is there a fishing spot? There is over here. That's a very cute little building. Okay. Before we move on, I want to see what these boons actually do. Let's see. Ah. Okay, so the boons are kind of like wild cards, basically, that give you a little helping hand. So we could put in a new statue, or we could get Neighborly, which prevents the next time a building would get a negative score from other buildings of its kind. That's a really interesting one. Let's try that. And let's use it. So what that means is that if I were to place another Mason now, normally I would lose points if I put it too close to this one. But because I've used the wild cards, we don't lose any points for that. So we can put another Mason here. That's really cool. I like that mechanic. I think we'll be using those a lot more in future. Okay. Let's try the other one as well. We can... Ooh. Duplicate grants an extra copy of the rightmost building in your toolbar, which is currently a seaweed field. That's not bad. Or reroll grants the ability to reroll choices 4 times. Rerolls persist between islands. You currently have 0. Oh, I think that means reroll when you add more buildings. You can reroll which pack you get, perhaps. Let's try. If I put down the sawmill here, the seaweed farm, sorry. If I then use the duplicate boon, we should be able to get a second sawmill. Yeah, look at that. We get 2 sawmills now. That's pretty cool. Unfortunately, there's not really anywhere that I can place 2 sawmills, so bit of a waste of a boon. But hey, we're going to be moving on to the next game in a minute. So, I think it's probably time now to add a new city. Sustainable prevents the next time a building would get a negative score from industry or harvesting buildings. That's cool. Demolish. Select a building to remove. You get to keep 60% of what it originally scored. That's really cool. So we could demolish a building and we get back 60% of the points. Like, we only lose 40% of the points that we got when we placed the building. That's really cool, because we could remove the guild hall, for example. Let's try it. Okay, no, wait. None of these seem like a good idea. Okay, I'm not going to use that yet. I just noticed you must gain a lot of followers on Farm Sim Friday. We did, yeah. We got, I think, about 80 followers on Farming Sim this week. Really good stream. Really fun one as well. Let's re-roll the boons one more time and see what else we can get. Add verdure. Adds a cluster of trees, flowers, or fish depending on the surface. Okay, so basically free biodiversity. Or sealed boon. Receive a random boon pack and 15 points. Sealed boons will persist between islands. That's interesting. But I think we'll go with add verdure. Oh, look at this. Yeah, oh, because we can add new trees. If we add new trees near the sawmill, then we can get loads of bonus points from the sawmill. That's really cool. Or if we added it here near the fish farm, we can get more points from... Oh, okay. Oh, this is really good. Okay, so if we put this here... Oh, yeah, let's just make a big forest. If we just place a huge forest on top of this hill, then we can place a sawmill. Oh, wait, no, we need a lumberjack first. Shit. But as soon as we get another lumberjack, we can... As soon as we get another lumberjack, we can get some points there. Okay, let's build a little city. I'm going to be finishing up on this game in just a minute, and then we're going to move on to Terra Nil. So I just want to see before we finish... Oh, we got a plateau. That's new. Plateau basically just lets you extend the land artificially. A little bit of a new platform. Pretty cool. But it looks like we still aren't going to get a logging camp. So, unfortunately, we won't get to use our new forest to get some points. But I think... let's keep going till we unlock the next island. I can't imagine that'll take us too much longer. But then we will be moving on to Terra Nil. Is this Fortnite? Nope, Tyrese. This is called Islanders New Shores. Oh, we might actually not get the points that we need here. I might have made a mistake with the placement of this. Oh, never mind. We've unlocked the next island. Okay, let's travel to the next island. There we go. We're not going to play the next island, though. We're going to move on to another game. But we got 2,629 points so far. Nice one. And just before we finish up, I'll at least choose the next island. So we can get desert, arid earthly colours and swaying palm trees, and the unique building is a mountain shrine. Place it high up to best utilise its large score area. Or we can go to a fantasy ley line. Earn points with the ley line for extra selected boons. The unique building is an aviary. Its score persists between islands as you grow your carrier pigeon network. That sounds so cool. We can build a carrier pigeon network. Okay. We're not going to be doing this today. That is where we're going to be leaving Islanders for now. But if you want to see how it continues, definitely go and check out this game for yourself. It's $7.99. You will have so much fun with it. It's a really, really fantastic game. This has been Islanders New Shores. We are going to leave it there. I might play some more of this in the next evening with Saul, which, you know, probably won't be for another month or two, but I'm really loving this so far. Really, I feel like it's just such an improvement over the original game. I really love the original Islanders, but this one just feels like a really nicely polished version, you know? It's just got so much more new stuff. It's really great. So check out Islanders New Shores. But with that being said, we are now going to move on to our second game of the day, which is going to be Terra Nil. Okay, quit to desktop. There we go. And let's launch Terra Nil. Might take a second because I've not played it for a while. Do you play Train Sim World? Not really. I do have Train Sim World, but I much prefer Train Sim Classic. That's the one that I've spent a lot more time on. Okay, here we go. Back into Terra Nil. It's been a while since we played Terra Nil, and I absolutely love it. Another really great game. We're going to dive in right where we left off last time, which I can't even remember where we finished off last time, but we'll see. Okay. Wait, which profile... Which profile were we playing on last time? I don't remember. Let's check the world map. Was it this one? I mean, we can just continue with this one. Where? Ah, okay. Okay, we got quite a few options here. So we've done the volcanic glacier, we've done the desolate island. We have done desolate island, yeah. We've done river valley, and we've done flooded city. Let's do this one. We haven't done much on. We haven't really seen the abandoned cities in this game yet, which I think are really cool. So let's do the abandoned outskirts. Okay, here we are. Use power pylons to allow cone filters to be built. Yeah, we don't need to know any of that. Thank you. Okay, here we are. So this is the remains of an abandoned city. You can see there's quite a few destroyed buildings around. There's some thermal generators, which I think are actually still working. That's really handy if so. And I think these power lines might actually still carry power as well. But you can see in the top right corner there, we got a new mechanic to deal with this time. We got radiation, we got toxicity. Currently this area is 82% irradiated, so we're going to have to bring that down a bit. And then we've still got the humidity and temperature to deal with as well. So let's dive straight in. With a cone filter, we can cleanse some of the wasteland to make fertile soil, so let's begin with that. Okay, yeah, so these power lines are still active, so we need to place these near the power lines. Let's just start right in the middle. Why not? Okay, the restoration begins. We got our first patch of fertile land. Let's get a few more. Could we put one here, facing in this direction? Or maybe... yeah, maybe something like that. Okay, there we go. And then we'll put down a pipe hub. Creates greenery in a line. Must be placed next to a river or a pipe. Oh, this is different, actually. Oh, so we need to place some water first of all. Let's get some water in there. There we go. And then the pipe hub. This is a different building. This works differently. So it has to be in. It has to have a pipe in the water. And it has a bit of a weird shape as well. Can we put it here? Oh, that's not bad actually. That's a fairly decent area. Good evening, Peugeot. How are you doing? I'm doing very well, thank you. Okay, that's pretty cool. It builds like a little sprinkler. I like it. Let's put another one there. Okay, so we've already started to bring back some greenery. I feel like this level's going to be a bit of a tricky one, though. We're quite restricted in where we can place this stuff. We can place pylons on rocks, so that's a good way for us to extend the power out, instead of using wind turbines. Yeah, we don't even get wind turbines on this one. We can use the calcifier to make more rocks as well, which I think we'll probably be doing. In fact, I'm going to do one right here. And then we can get a pylon over here, maybe? Yeah, and then we can put another one of these down. And another one there, perhaps? Yes, there we go. The sounds this game makes are amazing, says Edmonds. Yeah, honestly, the sound design in this game is brilliant. Really, really love the sound in this game. Every single item that you place just has the perfect sound to go with it. Okay, let's put one... oh, what about that? Giving me ASMR vibes. It is very ASMR, yeah. Oh, right, okay. See, I'm already seeing how this is going to be quite difficult with the sprinklers here. The fact that they have to be placed in water is going to make it quite tricky. Because we're going to have to get water all the way down to the corners of the map. Oh, that was good. Oh, yeah, that's good. Okay, we've already brought the toxicity down from 82% to 57%, so we're doing really well on that front. I think we need to cover the whole area. We need to get 100% greenery before we unlock the next set of buildings, though. So we'll just keep this up for a bit. Let's get started over on the other side as well. Why can I not... Does this not count as a river for some reason? I don't think this bit up at the top here counts as a river. That's odd. But we can put one here. There we go. Question is, can we get the power lines over there? If we put a calcifier here, then we can put some pylons across the water. And then another calcifier here. Oh, you can put the pylons on top of buildings. I didn't realise. That's handy. And then we can put some more cone filters over here. There we go, looking good. Okay. Let's pop one of these here. We're about 42% coverage now of greenery. So we're getting there. Oh, that's good. Let's try and fill this spot here as well. If we put a pump here. Can we... Oh yeah, we need a cone filter. Pop that there. And then... That's it. Can we do better than that? I don't think so. Okay. It's covered along nicely. Alright, more water up there. Ah, I think these need to have power. That's why it wouldn't let me place one over here, because there was no power going to it. Good to know for future reference. I'm going to move that, actually. We'll put it there instead, because I want to put the fertilizer here, the pipe hub. Although that's still not going to get that area. I think this area up top here is going to be quite tricky to get to at the moment, so we'll come back to that. There's a big patch here that we could get on with. Ooh, could I? Yes, look at that. Every single square covered. That's what I like to see. Calcifier somewhere? There, maybe? Yes, and then we can put pylons along here. Oh, we're just out of range. There we go. Now we've got water all the way up to the top there. I think we got water everywhere now. So if we need any more water, like we might need some down in this corner, we'll have to use the excavator to make some more channels. But this is looking good. This is looking really good. Ooh, there we go. I'm very confused how the cone on these works. Because it seems to be a little bit all over the place. Like, why is that? Why if I put it here, does it just do that tiny square, but here it does... I don't know. I don't know. But we are at 62% now. We are going to have to put in a new... we're going to have to make an artificial river here, which we can use the cannon for, the excavator. If we... Let's put it here. There we go. And then we can put a... Ooh. Let's go here. And how about here? There we go. This is the perfect spot for the pipe hub because it's a long thin strip, which is exactly where the pipe hub needs to be placed. Look at that. That's really good. Okay, I'm getting the hang of how the pipe hub works now. I think we're gonna still need a longer trench though. Let's do some pylons. And could we potentially put one here? Oh, that's really annoying. I kind of wanted to put one in such a way that it could, you know, connect to that, but I don't think that's going to be possible. So we're going to have to place two of these. Okay. Nope, we're not having that conversation tonight, Jewish watchmaker. Not in today's stream. This is a relaxing stream. And then another one here. We are going to need to place down another pump, though. There we go. And yes, now we can get a calcifier all the way in the top corner here. We can get... Oh, we can't get the power line over here because we need to put another calcifier down here. That's still not in range. Oh, okay, I've scuffed it. I've scuffed it quite badly, guys. Oh dear. Okay, we might still be able to make it work. Overrunning again. We've only been live for an hour, Dre Dog. We actually started at 5 today, so it's 5 till 8 today. There we go. This corner has not gone very well. Look, I mean, look at how much crap I've had to place here. For very low yields, you know, very, very low rewards, really. Oh, wait. Pipe networks can... Of course, the pipe hubs can connect to other pipe hubs, like a network. We can connect this here, and it connects to the existing pipe. So anywhere that we've got one of these pipes, we can connect another one to that. I didn't realise that. That's really useful. Good day. Thanks, Hop. How are you doing? Oh, that's so useful. Okay. Right. So how can we make that work for us in this corner? What if we put a fertilizer here. There. We're making the most of a bad situation here. We really, like I say, we've really scuffed it, but we can do... Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. Okay. Right. We may be able to salvage this. Yep. Okay. That's better. That's better. Right. We're going to leave that corner for now because I want to try and move over to this corner and hopefully do it a little bit better now that I know how the pipe hubs work. All we really need is to get one over here, but first we need to be able to fertilize this area. So if we do this and this... There we go. That gets us a nice big area. I'm going to place one here, which is only going to do a small patch, but then it's going to allow me to place another one here, which will do a much bigger patch. Okay, yeah. I'm definitely getting the hang of it now. I didn't realise before that you could connect them to each other like that. That's really cool, really handy. Can we... Okay, let's put a calcifier. No, wait, do we need a calcifier here? No, we can just put one of these down. I can't find the game on Steam. Are you definitely spelling it right, Edmonds? It's Terra Nil. Terra-Nil. 2 words. Could we get one over here? Ah, ooh, there we go. That's good. Or maybe not. Ah, there. That'll do. You found it. Nice one, Edmonds. Have fun with it. It's such a great game. I think you'll really enjoy it. Okay, this is basically the last corner until we get to... we need to get to 100% greenery, but that doesn't actually mean that every single square needs to be green. It's just like a threshold that we need to reach. There is moss on the rocks now. If we check on the extra bits and pieces here, we've got more than 40% humidity, so we start to get moss on boulders now. So you can see all the rocks have got nice moss growing on them. We will also get fungi in forests, and wildflowers will start to bloom. You can see a few wildflowers in the grass there. So that's pretty cool. We are quite close to fireflies as well. We need to get the radiation down a little bit and get the temperature up a little bit more. We're still quite a long way off the other optional goals though. But yeah, the moss is really cool. We should start to see some animals soon as well, once we get the rest of the greenery done. There we go. Oh, birds! Peacock! Look at that! Migratory birds return... Oh no, we still haven't got to migratory birds return, but there are peacocks. Stop highlighting. I don't want... I want to see it unhighlighted. Look at that, look at the peacocks. Cute. Our first wildlife has started to return to the area. Cute. Okay, I'm going to give you a bit of grass, guys, because I think you probably need it. And then we'll also go here. And one more might do it, actually. If we could place another one of these down. There we go. Okay, moving on to the next stage. What's the name of the game, says Horse Lover? This is called Terra Nil. That's Terra, Terra, as in Earth. Okay, to complete this phase, you will need to plant enough fynbos, deciduous forests, and bamboo forests. Beehives can be planted on deciduous forest trees when fir trees are not available. Okay, good to know. So now we do... this is the biodiversity stage. But if again, if you've never played the game before, it's basically... there's 3 stages. The first stage is regenerating the grass. Basically regenerating the climate, the temperature and the humidity. The second stage is reintroducing biodiversity. So this is where we're going to start to introduce new biomes. And then the third stage is the cleanup, where we're going to clean away all of the equipment that we've placed and leave the, leave the wasteland, the reclaimed wasteland, untouched. We can start with a conservatory. This seems pretty useful. So these, this starts trees spreading, and the trees break down the structure of the surrounding buildings. So if we place these near the abandoned buildings, it should clear them. Let's place one here and see it. Okay, it hasn't quite cleared them, but I think it's, going to, like, start to break them down. They can only be placed on top of toxin scrubbers, so we need to have toxin scrubbers that are in range of buildings as well. Will this one reach? Just about. Let's put one there. And then there's a bit of an area over here that could, quite easily work as well if we put down a scrubber there. There we go. Okay, we've already met the quota for deciduous forest. Let's try... oh, bamboo nurseries. These are really cool. So these go inside abandoned skyscrapers, which is really cool. It like using the frame of the abandoned skyscraper as a support structure for the bamboo. So if we put one here in this skyscraper, there we go, we got a little bit of bamboo. And we can just go ahead and place these on all of the skyscrapers. Oh. One more. There we go, okay, we've met the quota for bamboo. Now we just need some more fynbos. Fynbo is like... I think fynbo is like flower meadow, I think. Yeah. So we need to place these on trees. The problem is we don't have any fir trees, so we need to place these quite... oh, pandas! Oh, look, we got pandas! Cute. Have we got any more animals? We got deer as well. We got boar. There's some boar over here, look. Oh, there's some deer hanging about. There's geese. Oh no, that's a swan, sorry. We've got swans. Oh, where's the deer? I want to see deer. There's the deer. Oh, look at this. Oh, look at the antlers on that. Cute. Really cute. Okay, so the animals are returning. We're doing well. We're making great progress. Let's place down one of these beehives then. We're going to have to try and place it on a... oh, the bamboo spreads. I didn't realise the bamboo actually spread out of the nursery. Like, there's bamboo all around here now. That's really cute. Thanks for following, Daisy. Okay, where are we going to put this fynbo? Let's pop one here. There we go. That gives a little bit of that. Oh, perfect. Ideal conditions as well, so we get a bit of a bonus there. The thing is, we're not going to have much space for these, because you can only place the beehives on trees. Unless a conservatory can grow trees elsewhere. Can it? Ah, okay, so the conservatory can grow trees anywhere. It just, you know, you get a bit more if you place it near abandoned buildings, I think. I like your shirt. Thanks, email. Not a gamer, but mesmerized lately watching your lives. Thank you, Daisy. Thank you so much. I think I choose my games carefully, you know, because I like to choose games that are appealing to a wider audience, you know, not like super niche games that only people who are interested in those games would watch, you know. Okay, where else can we put... Oh, could we put one over here? Hair's looking good as always. Thank you, email. Okay, we have got our biodiversity, so now... Those are really cool illustrations. I don't even... How have I not seen these illustrations before? That is so cool. I literally never turned the page to see these... Wow. Look, I'm discovering something new. I've genuinely never seen this part of the book before, because I never scroll beyond the tutorial pages. This is some really cool artwork. I love it. Okay, anyway. So we've got the biodiversity now, so the last stage is to clear away all of our mess. You know, we've got to clear up all the equipment that we've placed. So let's start by popping down an airship. And then I think we're going to use flying recycling drones for this one. So we place down a regular recycling drone. We put a flying drone onto it. And then a standalone beacon will collect up any buildings nearby. Okay, so if we put a beacon here, all of the green highlighted buildings will be picked up. We actually want to try and pick up the buildings that are just out of its range as well. So if we put down a calcifier to give us a bit more rock, then we might be able to pop one here. Oh no, why not? Okay, we might have to use a regular silo for this one. But if we put that here, we can get pretty much everything in this area. That's it. Yeah, and then we can gather that up with that. Play farming? Not today, Alfie. Not today. I was glued to you baling the hay yesterday. Thanks, Daisy. It's a tedious job, but, you know, it's less tedious when you've got people to talk to while you're doing it, you know? Look at the pandas. Oh, I love these pandas. They're so cute. Oh, this one's stuck on the pipe. Don't worry, we're going to move the pipe for you. We're going to clear that out of the way for you very soon. Let's put down a few more of these silos, recycling silos. I think that'll get everything in this area, right? To help maintain the ecosystem long after your buildings are packed away, you'll need at least this many groups of happy animals. Try using the Sonic Pulse and Wildlife Bridge to guide them. We've already got plenty of happy animals. All of the animals are happy, which is great. What game is this? Never seen it before. This game is called Terra Nil. That's Terra. Terra as in Earth. And it's a really cool game. Basically, it's like a nature reclamation game. You start on this abandoned, polluted planet, and you have to restore the natural order. He's gatekeeping it, says Hendog. Or maybe I just didn't see your comment, Hendog. Did you consider that maybe I just didn't see the comment asking what the name of the game was? Like, what possible reason would I have to deliberately not tell you what the game's called? I need to place a calcifier. I placed a water pump by mistake there, but I meant to place a calcifier because we need a little bit of rock in just the right place. There we go. Do you play certain games on certain days, says Daisy? Yes, I do, Daisy. My current schedule, that's still not in the right place. Okay, we're going to have to just place 2 of them. My current schedule is Minecraft on a Monday, Euro Truck on Tuesday, Factorio on Thursday, Farming Sim on Friday, Train Simulator on Saturday, and on Sunday I do Sci-Fi Sunday. But I don't do all of those every single week. Like I alternate between the 2. So one week I'll do Monday, Friday, Sunday, and then the next week I'll do Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. But I always play the same games on the same days. Oh. There we go. Oh, that's not going to get that scrubber there, is it? Oh, do we need to collect the bamboo nurseries as well? Ah, that might make things a bit difficult. We need to use more recycling silos, by the way. I'm not placing enough of these. Okay, only 2 buildings left to collect. We need to collect the bamboo nursery. I didn't realise we actually needed to recollect those. But we do. Can we put one here? Yeah, we can. Good. And then last one there. And we've done it. Nature is restored. Unfortunately, we didn't get all of the... Oh, wait. Hang on. Is the ship going to take off? Because I don't want it to take off yet. Okay, no. The ship isn't going to launch yet. I'm not going to launch until we've got all the optional objectives as well. So we still need to get the humidity and temperature up a bit more. Cloud seeder, that'll do humidity, and the combustor does temperature. Okay. Why can't I place these? Oh, I think I can't actually place them once I've recollected all of the equipment. That's really unfortunate. I wanted to do a little bit more, but unfortunately the only option is to launch the rocket now. That's a shame. That's a shame. I didn't quite do as much as I wanted to in this area, but we did reclaim the land. I'm quite happy with that. Makes watching your game more interesting. Thanks, Daisy. I think we might have time to do another area before we go on to our final game of the day. Because the final game is Mini Metro, which is a much shorter game anyway, so we probably don't want to do a full hour on that. Okay, let's appreciate for a little bit before we move on. Look at this. That is gorgeous. What are those birds? They're not swans. Oh, look at the peacocks. The colours are fab. Yeah, again, I just love everything about this game. The art style, the sound design, you know, the concept itself is just so unique. I really, really love it. Okay, let's stop appreciating though. Let's move on to the next area. Off we go. Restore the continental outskirts. Oh, we got an achievement there. Okay, where do we want to go next? Abandoned quarry, hill and dale, polluted fjord, subpolar river. I want to do something tropical. I love the tropical ones. We could do archipelago or scorched caldera. Let's go archipelago. I haven't seen you play this game before, says Draydog. I've only played it twice before on stream. I don't do these evening streams very often, like once every few months. I did want to do them once a month, but I just haven't really kept to that. So it's been a while since I last played this one. Why don't you get stuck into Planet Coaster? That's your type of game, says Rob. Thanks for the recommendation, Rob. I've never actually thought about playing Planet Coaster, but it would honestly be up my street, to be honest. It definitely would be my kind of thing. Oh, okay. We need to do some land reclamation here, because this area is mostly water, so if we place an undersea dredger, it actually creates land. But it can only go in shallow water. So if we put it here, for example, let's try and maximize... In fact, let's try and put some artificial rivers in as well. Let's put it here so that we can get a bit of a river in between. Oh, right. Oh, never mind. It works differently to how I remember it. Okay, so you place the thing down, and then you choose where you want the dredged earth to be deposited. So maybe we should place it a bit further away from the shore in that case. Maybe we should place it over here. And then, yeah, then we can deposit the earth over here. Or, wait, if we go even further away, then I can still go with my original plan, which was to leave a bit of a gap for a river. So let's go somewhere like this. How did you start into this type of gaming originally? Well, it originally started with city building games. I've always really enjoyed city building games. City skylines, you know, that sort of thing. And I saw, a few years ago, I saw an article. I can't remember what site it was on, but some gaming journal. I saw an article about like some unique city builders that like put a spin on the city building genre, and this was one of the games on the list. Along with Islanders, which we played at the start of the stream, that was another one of the games on the list, and it's a very, like I say, it's kind of like a reverse city builder because you're starting in like a post-apocalyptic, you know, a wasteland essentially, and you're doing the opposite of building a city. You're reclaiming nature from a previous, you know, from its previous inhabitants. It's a really cool concept. So it's a really interesting spin on it. But yeah, it really started with my love of city building games. That's what sort of drew me, you know, led me towards trying out this game for the first time a couple of years back. The game's called Terra Nil, by the way, Percy. Terra. Okay, a little bit more land reclamation. We're going to try to leave some gaps as well. We don't want any ponds or lakes. We don't want any like completely enclosed waters, ideally. We want to try and leave gaps because we're going to be bringing boats through here later when we do the packing up at the end. So I just... Can I put this somewhere where it won't... There we go. Then a boat can get through there. That's not a problem. Terra is the Irish word for land. Is it, Daisy? I didn't know that. It's originally... Is it Latin or Greek? I genuinely am not sure. I think Terra's Latin, right? Yeah, Terra's Latin. Correct me if I'm wrong. Okay, we got some good old-fashioned radial toxic scrubbers this time instead of the cone ones. I know these ones a bit better. I trust these ones. I understand them. Oh, look at that beautiful blue water coming back. Thanks for following Eben. Is it Eben or Eben? Do tell me. I don't like to get people's names wrong. So if I'm pronouncing it wrong, please do correct me. Eben. Okay, thank you. Thanks for letting me know. Let's pop one here. There we go. We got our first bit of grass. I think we're going to need to place quite a few more of these land reclaimers, though, because we need this to be pretty much all land. Do you play the PlayStation games with just handheld controls? Which PlayStation games do you mean, Daisy? I do have an original PlayStation, and I do have a few games for it. But I do most of my gaming on PC. Oh, we can put one here. There we go, looking good. Let's see what we can do here. Like I say, I'm trying to maximize the what's the word? I'm trying to maximize the perimeter of the water. Like I'm trying to make sure there's as much I'm trying to make sure there's as much coastline as possible, because we're going to need, you know, lots of water for some of the upcoming bits and pieces that we're going to be placing. And the last time I played in this area, I made the mistake of, like, just making one massive chunk of land in the center of the area, and then there was no water near the middle, and it was impossible to get anywhere near the middle. Oh, these have still got one use left in them. I didn't even realize. I guess we'll just put a little bit of extra land there. And same with this one. As long as there's still a gap. As long as there's still a gap. If we go there, there's still a gap. There we go. And the boats can fit through one block gaps, so that's definitely going to still work. This one might be a bit trickier, though. Let's put it here. So the boat won't be able to get around around this side, but it can go the long way around. There we go. Can we... Nope, that's going to cover that. Oh, We might have to waste our last one again on this. Yeah, we'll just put a tiny little patch there. Okay, looking good. No, see, again, there's nowhere we can put this without it closing that gap. We don't have to use them all 3 times, so let's just not. Are you there, says Charlie? I am. How are you doing, Charlie? There we go. Ooh, we might need another one down here. Yeah, and then we can put one along the edge here. And one in this corner. And another one there. Oh, if we put another scrubber here, actually. There we go. Okay, this is coming along quite nicely. We might not even have to do too much up in the top corner there. Pop a mineralizer here, because we're going to need a wind turbine over on this side. And... ooh, this land here is not quite the right shape. Could we put a scrubber here, maybe? And then put this one... ah, that could work. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. Okay, let's focus on this island here, then. What game is this, says Big J? This is called Terra Nil. That's Terra. And it's a game about restoring nature. Reclaiming nature. Yeah, we'll go there. Oh no, this is not good. Okay, we'll undo that one. We'll leave a big wide river here. I like that. We are going to need to put in some coral reefs as well in this area, so we don't want too much land. We need to make sure there's plenty of ocean to put that stuff in. No worries, Big J. Definitely recommend the game. It's really, really great. Okay, we're at 91% grass coverage now. I think if we... like I say, I think if we leave this area here empty, we can just fill in the gaps down here a little bit more. Yeah, that gets us to 95. And this, surely this here can get us to 100. If we put a scrubber there. Yep. Perfect. Your next task is to introduce beaches, mangroves, tropical forest, and coral. You do not have the tools for creating cliffs here, so cliff faces are a precious resource for constructing shade pillars. Careful planning is critical for a balanced variety of biomes. Oh yeah, so the other thing you may have noticed, this area is really flat. Really, really flat. There are very, very few cliffs here. These little rocks that stick up out of the ground are cliffs. And these shade cloth pillars can only be placed on cliffs. You'll see what they do when we get to it. Oh, we can't actually place any of these yet because the temperature's still too low. So let's place down a couple of combustors. Will they... Well, they won't really do anything to the temperature, will they? Can't grow because of the temperature. Can't grow because of the temperature. Oh, humidity. If we raise the humidity first, then we can place some shade cloth pillars. There we go. Now these should be placeable. Okay. So these can only go on the sides of cliffs. You can see here they can only go on the sides of these big rocks that are jutting up out of the ground. And you need to place these in a triangle for the rainforest to grow under them. So I'm just looking if there is anywhere that we can like intuitively place a couple. I guess this could be an option. Can have a triangle here. It's not going to be huge, but it's a start. And then we're immediately going to burn this because we need to raise the temperature a bit. But there will be more of that. We'll place down more rainforest soon, don't worry. Litarium. Capture sand to form beaches. Okay, this is probably what we're going to do next then. We have got some birds appearing, by the way. Some parrots over in the rainforest section there. The very, very tiny rainforest section there. Oh, there's a... Wait, there's a cliff there. Could we... Ah, okay. Idea. If we regrow the grass here, we can place another shade cloth pillar there. There we go now. That's a bit more rainforest. That's nice. Okay, let's place a litarium. They have to go... Oh, this would be perfect. Yeah, let's have a huge beach here. That's brilliant. Okay. So they have to be close enough to water. Let's have one here as well. Lovely. And then, oh, we're still only 53% beach. Maybe I didn't place enough land. Because we might not even have enough space for all of these biomes at this point. We'll see, we'll see. Could we have a little one in this corner, maybe? Yeah, interacting with the rainforest. That's kind of cool. Okay, so then we still need more tropical rainforests. We need mangroves and coral reefs. We still need higher temperature as well, though. So I think we might have to do another burn, which isn't going to be pleasant. Let's... Oh, we can't place a shade cloth pillar there. Oh, we could place one here. But then... Oh, that does have the range. Oh, look at that. Brilliant. Wait. Oh, no, it's too big. It placed the pillar, but it didn't actually place the rainforest. Why? What? Okay, we'll come back to that. Have you ever played Timberborn, says Edmonds? I haven't, Edmonds, but I have heard good things about it, and I definitely think it'd be my cup of tea. Okay, let's make a bit of mangrove swamp. Why not? A bit more here. And, oh yeah, we could do a huge mangrove swamp over in this corner. Defo, your cup of tea. I'm playing it now while watching. Nice one, Edmonds. Nice one. Okay, look at that beautiful mangrove. We still don't have enough temperature for the salinator, though. I really don't want to have to destroy more rainforest. Okay, I am actually going to reclaim a bit more land over here. Because if we can get land around these two pillars... Wait, hang on, let me place that here instead. If we can get land around these two columns, then we can put some tropical rainforest here. There we go, and one more. Oh, not there. Okay, undo again. I've been undoing a lot more than usual today. But hopefully it's for the best. Also, we've got... What's this green stuff? Moss on rock faces. Oh, lovely. Very nice. Pop one of those there, and one here. And then one of these. Okay, lovely. So now we should be able to place some shade cloth pillars here. Which will get us a nice little bit of rainforest. Emphasis on little. Surely we can do a bit better than that. Okay, that'll have to do. And we're also going to have to immediately burn it again because we need the temperature to be higher. Okay, it's now hot enough for a salinator, but still not hot enough for a coral lab just yet. Not to worry. We can... Could we do another burn? Wait, how hot does it have to be for a coral lab? Temperature cannot grow. But it doesn't say the exact temperature that's required. It just says the temperature's not high enough. That's annoying. Where else could we place forest? Oh, we could do a bit here. And then... Oh, we need a rock. Put a mineralizer in the water. Why can I not... Oh, it... Wait, never mind. We didn't need the mineralizer. There we go. Let's pop this down. God, how much further do I have to raise the temperature? Okay, we've got good conditions. They're not perfect, but they're good. So we can place down a coral reef now. Or a coral... whatever it's called. Coral lab. May I ask why you chose to keep the name Saul, says Josh. I just really like the name Saul, Josh. It's a fairly unique name. And the history behind the name for me was very important. My dad chose the name because he's a big Guns N' Roses fan, and I just always felt that it was a name that really suited me, and I didn't want to change it when I came out. Okay, coral reef time. I think we might need to reclaim a bit more water here first, so let's pop one of these down here. Oh, that hasn't actually done much. Well, I guess we'll just put the coral lab in anyway. That's not bad, actually. That's not a bad range for the coral there. That's completely fair. It's a nice name. No worries, Josh. Happy to answer your questions. And yeah, I agree. I think it's a really nice name. Okay, we need more coral labs. That one was definitely not enough. So can we... Look, I think we're just going to have to reclaim more land as well. I didn't want to reclaim too much land, but we just aren't going to have room for rainforest if we don't reclaim more land. We might lose a bit of beach. We might lose a bit of everything. And we're going to struggle to get the boats through here later. But I think it's necessary. Why can I not... this level's a bit tough, honestly. We're a bit restricted in where we can place stuff on this one. But it's not going too badly. We should be able to get a decent bit of rainforest here. Yes, please actually fill this in this time. It won't fit. Why will it not fill it in? I don't understand. Maybe it's because it's a square. Maybe it will only work in a triangle, which is annoying, but it kind of makes sense. Let's put another one there. Yeah, because you'll notice it does make triangles. It always makes the pillars in triangles. So that must be it. We still need more rainforest. Where else can we put rainforest? I mean... there's not a great deal of space down here for a rainforest, is there? Although... will that reach? Yeah, if we put one here and then one here... that'll get us a bit of space. I think we made a mistake right from the beginning, though. I think from the get-go we placed the land reclamation equipment in the wrong places, and we've sort of shafted ourselves from the beginning. It's going to be a real struggle to get enough rainforest to meet the quota. Oh, mind you, that's a pretty decent sized patch we just got in there. Where else can we even place shade cloth pillars at this point? We can go there, but that's going to do literally nothing. And I don't think we've really got space to build one here. We can try and put one in here. God, that's really not enough, is it? Oh, we've made a terrible mistake. What other options do we have at this point, really? I mean, I think we might have to reclaim some land right here, which I really hate. I really hate that we're not going to have the water connections that I wanted before, but we need this pillar. We need this rock. There we go. And then we can put down a scrubber and another one here. Is there not... can we really not fit a third one in here? No. God damn it. It's okay, this should get us a decent bit of rainforest, though. Yes, look at that. Okay, now that's a rainforest. Now we're talking. We got a nice big rainforest there in the middle. And we've got our beaches. Now we just need mangroves and coral reefs. We've also got migratory birds return, ferns on riverbanks, and crabs populate beaches. Let's have a look on the beaches. We should see some... There's a crab. Look, oh, he's just gone in. There's some tortoises here. There's another crab. There's a couple of crabs about down here. They're really cool. And what else did it say? Ferns on riverbanks. We don't really have many rivers because, unfortunately, I had to get rid of most of them. I can't really see any ferns. Okay, let's just continue. So we need more coral reef and more mangrove. Mangrove is hydroponiums, which we can easily... I mean, we can make this so easily. Look at that. There we go. Huge bit of mangrove swamp there. Another one there. And then one more there. And there we go. There's our mangrove sorted. Looking pretty cool. I think... I could be wrong, but I think you can get beavers in this, in the mangrove swamp area. We'll have to see. Let's see what other animals we got, by the way. We might have had a few more up here. Oh, we've got flamingos. They're sort of on the beach near the coral reef. Pretty cool. So the only thing we need now is a bit more coral reef. More coral labs. Let's put one here. There we go. And this is really fertile over here. Could we perhaps get one over here as well? It'd be really cool if we could turn this area into a coral reef. Yeah, we might need a mineralizer. Nope, not a wind turbine. There we go. Okay. And then... Oh, yeah. That should be a nice big coral reef there. Oh, we got a reef shark. Hey, oh, and what is that? A ray of some kind. Manta ray and reef shark. Beautiful. Oh, wait, I accidentally just undid that last thing. Never mind. Put it back in again. Okay, we're still only 20% on the coral reefs, though. This is going to be the hardest bit. If we could get to 99% humidity and 35 degrees Celsius, rainstorms begin, which could clear the rest of the water, but I think that's a bit risky. I thought these worked on water. I don't know why, but I could have sworn that these did water as well. But no, they don't do anything to the water, unfortunately. Oh, maybe the toxin... Ah, the toxin scrubbers clean the water. Of course they do. I'm an idiot. Toxin scrubbers clean water. What else would clean the water, really? Okay, we could get a pretty decent-sized coral reef here, then. What do you mean? Yeah, activate. What do you mean? Yeah. Oh, we can't... We need to place another monorail... Oh, bollocks. You'll be going past 8, I think, says Edmonds. We probably won't spend long in Mini Metro, because it's a very small game compared to the others that we've played tonight. Oh, that's better now. That is a decent-sized bit of coral reef. Look at that. Hold on. Brilliant. Beautiful. That's what I like to see. We can put some more here as well. If I put a toxin scrubber here, yeah, we can get one around this area. Definitely. Could we turn this one? Oh, we can't reach that. Another mineralizer then. There we go. Okay. Another bit of coral reef. The coral reef is really slowing us down at the minute. It's the one thing that we're really struggling to get enough of. Oh wait, didn't mean to do that. I meant to turn that into another hydroponium, and then we can pop that in there. Okay, we're at 50% coral reef now. This is very promising. We could get a pretty big one here, I think. Oh yeah, look at that. That's more like it. Okay, that's just took us up to 69% coral reef. Nice one. If we can get one here as well, I think we might have cracked it. Yep, there we go. 80%. We can easily whip up another 20. Hey Saul, how you doing, Alfie? Yeah, I'm thinking one more here. Maybe two. And, oh, then we need a monorail again. Oh, we've done it. In this phase, build an airship and recycle your buildings. There we go. We've got to the maximum... We got to the required level for all of our ingredients. Hey, Cubes. How you doing? So now it's cleanup time. And I think we should be a bit quicker with it today. Although, having said that, we have placed quite a lot of buildings, haven't we? Let's put the airship here. Do you have a good birthday? Well, my birthday was several months ago, Alfie. Okay, let's get some recycling silos down. I'm just gonna place down a ton of recycling silos for this one. Oh, never mind that last one. Oh, my light's gone off. Lovely. Battery's died. Okay. So I think we can collect up most of these by monorail. Wait. How, wait. Hang on a minute. Loading dock. Okay. Ah, okay, we didn't need to place down the monorail things then. Too late, we've done it now. I can still see you pretty self. Thanks, Edmonds. Are you a maid? No. No, I'm not a maid, Alfie. I assume you're referring to my outfit, which I don't think is very maid-like, to be quite honest. It's literally just a frilly top with a bow. So this is why I was saying earlier that I wanted to make sure all of the... I wanted to make sure that there was good access by boat, because some of these places we are not going to be able to properly clear up unless they've got good boat connections. Like, I don't even know how we're going to clear this silo here. Is it even possible? It is possible because we can go through the mangrove swamp. Fair enough. Did you have a good summer? It's been pretty good so far, yeah. Still quite a while left yet, though. We're only really... I mean, June is really the first month of summer, isn't it? So June, July, August is summer, right? So about halfway through summer. No, wait. March, April, May. Yeah, June, July, August is summer. So it's midsummer now. Okay, I think we've done it. We just need to let it clear up the remaining bits and pieces. Oh, there's a couple here as well. I know your name? Yes, my name's Saul. It's literally publicly on my profile. And there we go. We have... Oh, no, there's one more... Oh, there's a little silo down here that I didn't notice because it was hiding behind a tree. Let's head down and grab it. And with that, I think that's going to be it for Terra Nil today. We've still got a good 40 minutes or so left to play some Mini Metro. We spent a bit longer in Terra Nil than I was expecting to today. But it's just such a great, calm, relaxing game, you know. Once you get into it, you can't really stop playing it. A really fun session. We'll do a little bit of appreciation of our handiwork before we move on. But then we'll move on to Mini Metro for the rest of the stream. Okay, are we done? We're done. Ruby is my middle name, Alfie, not my first name. And there it is. It was a bit of a mess, this one. A bit of a tough one. I wasn't expecting it to take this long to do this area. We spent nearly 45 minutes on this area. But we have reclaimed the wasteland. Let's appreciate it just for a little moment or two before we move on to the next game. Oh, you can see the sharks on the left, look, in the water. If you look in the coral reefs, you'll see fish swimming about, and you'll occasionally see the sharks and manta rays as well. Got flamingos and tortoises on the beach there, and some crabs as well. Parrots in the forest. No beavers. I thought beavers would appear in mangroves. Maybe I might be getting them confused for a different area. Good work. Good work. So yeah, that's going to be it for Terra Nil for today. If you want to check this game out, it is on Steam, and I highly, highly recommend it. It's such an incredible game. It's really fun. The art style's amazing. The sounds are amazing. Very fun and very relaxing. So that's going to be it for Terra Nil. Let's head back to main menu. And then let's exit game, because we have one more to play. We're going to move on now to Mini Metro. Excuse me. Okay, here we go. There we go. Okay, so this is Mini Metro. It's best to just show you this game rather than try to explain it. We'll dive straight in. And what better place to start than the world's oldest metro system, the London Underground. So we'll dive in. Basically, the way the game works is you start off in a little area like this, and you'll see that we've got a triangle, a circle, and a square, and we have to connect these by just drawing a line like this. And this adds in a metro line between the two stations, and you'll see next to the stations icons will appear telling you what stations the passengers want to go to. So right now there's someone here who wants to go to the triangle station, so we can extend the yellow line like this. And we can also add new lines. At the minute, I think you start off with 3 lines that you can make. So I'll have this one here. The boiling hot, sweaty London Underground. Yes, that's the very same, Edmonds. There we go, we'll do it this way. This is a really, really simple game. There's really not much to it. But it's really fun, and it's kind of addictive as well. Can't lie. So we can do 3 lines at the minute. And straight away you'll notice there's a lot of circles appearing. There tends to be one type of station will emerge more than the others. We ideally want to minimize transfers. So for example here, this guy wants to go to the square station. He's going to have to change at this station here. We want to try and minimize that as much as possible, so that every station is just one stop away from the others, or is like one line away. You don't have to do too many changes. So actually the red line here doesn't go through a square station, does it? Oh, and now that station's not connected at all. There we go. Let's redo the blue line. Oh yeah, let's do the blue line so that it goes across the river like this. There we go. So there's no square station on the blue line, so the passengers will have to change. Week 2, you have a new locomotive for your metro, and we can also choose extra carriages to make our trains longer, or we can have tunnels. I'm going to go for tunnels because there'll be a lot more stations appearing south of the river very soon. The game is called Mini Metro. Okay, what I'm going to do now is... Oh, it's getting a bit... It's already starting to get busy. Okay, we'll have the yellow line go along here. I'm thinking maybe... We'll keep it as it is for now. I think we'll need a 4th line, hopefully quite soon. But yeah, what we really want to do is try and have a circle, square, and triangle on each line. At the minute, the blue line doesn't have a triangle on it. It doesn't have a square on it, sorry. Is this all you do on the game? Yes, this is the whole game. This is the entire thing. This is why I deliberately spent a bit longer on Terra Nil, because there was no way I was going to play this for a whole hour on stream. It's a very simple, very easy game, but it's a lot of fun as well. It's very addictive, and it starts to get busy. You can see it's already starting to get a bit busier. I might actually make a loop line here. Oh god, see, we got a new station type now. We got a pentagon station. Okay, we might need to do some reworking. Let's pause the clock and delete all of the existing lines. Start again with the pentagon station in mind. So we can't have all 3 lines go into the pentagon, because then the 3 lines would be way too, all over the place. But we need to make sure that all passengers can get to the pentagon. So what I'm going to do is let's have a line at the north and a line at the south. And then we can have the blue line along the middle, like this, maybe? Now, the only downside to that is if there's a guy here if there's a guy at this station on the right who needs to get to the pentagon, they've got to go all the way along the red line and then all the way along the blue line, which could be a problem. So what I might do actually is just complete this shape here. Yeah, it's because now the pentagon's on all 3 lines, which is quite important. Okay, triangle. How are we going to work that in? Let's do this. And then, for now, we're going to have to just do this. So this line's going to have to come back on itself. Is the blue thick line the River Thames? It is, Edmonds, yes. That line is supposed to be the Thames. Oh god, we got passengers backing up at this station. We can make it an interchange. Now, I was going to make the Pentagon an interchange station to, increase the capacity, but this station here is already doing really badly capacity-wise. We could put another train on it, actually. Let's put... It's because this line's so long, and there's only 1 train on it, so let's put another train on this line. There we go. New station there. The good thing is, as well, when a passenger needs to go to a certain shape station, they can go to any station that's that shape. So, for example, if a passenger needs to get to a square station, they can go to this square or this square. It doesn't... they'll go to whichever one's nearest. Which, again, is why you want to try and make sure there's at least 1 of each type of station per line. Do bottom right to top left, says Gideon. We could do a bottom right to top left line, perhaps. But then there'd just be this station on its own down here, not connected to anything. Okay, this is starting to get a little bit messy now. Okay, it's okay. We could turn the timescale up a little bit as well. Let's turn it up to 3 times and just fast forward a little bit. There's nobody late though. Everyone's, there's no backups, no delays. You're on late this evening, Saul, says Danny. Yes, we're doing an evening stream, Danny. It's been a while since we did one. I thought it was about time. What I really need is a 4th line. I hope we get a 4th line next week, because I think we need a 4th line, perhaps along the right-hand side, maybe, or something like that. We'll see. We'll see. But I think a 4th line is definitely needed. Again, no one's waiting too long yet, though. We're doing pretty well for our passenger wait times. Okay, locomotive. Still no new line. I really need a new line. We'll get another new carriage then. Okay, let's have a bit of a rethink. Okay, this is a mess. This whole the red line here is a mess. What if it went this way, and then the blue line could terminate here, and then the yellow line could go down here? Wait. Yeah, that kind of works, actually. Oh, but then that station's isolated. That station's not connected now. This is why we need a fourth line, look. This would be the perfect place to have a fourth line. Where the red line is now that I've just deleted, that would be the perfect place to have a fourth line running. But we've still only got 3 lines. How can we make this work? Well, what we could do is... Let's, first of all, let's put an interchange here between the yellow and blue lines. I think that is only reasonable. Then let's... Oh, I've got an idea. Let's move the blue line down this way and have it loop round like this. And then let's have the red line loop around to here. There we go. It's not the tidiest thing in the world, but I think it'll work. I'm also going to increase capacity with a second train on the blue and yellow lines. So now all the lines have got 2 trains. It's not the prettiest, but it's kind of working. Have we got all shaped stations on each line? So blue line's got circle, triangle, square, and pentagon. Yep. Red line's got circle, square, triangle, pentagon. Yep. And yellow line's got... The yellow line doesn't stop at the pentagon. That's the only disadvantage here. So we could extend red a little bit further so that passengers from yellow can change to red to get to the pentagon. But I really just think we'd benefit more from an extra line. Let me just undo that and do this. There we go. That looks really weird, but oh god, we got a new station shape. We could. That's. Oh, it's gonna have to be blue line for now. Please give me a new line. Please give me a new line. This is getting ridiculous. I'm keeping my fingers crossed that we're going to get a new line this time. Because the stations are getting a bit... I mean, look at the shape of the red line here. It's ridiculous. Okay, locomotive, line. Oh, we got a new line. Okay, start again. Get rid of everything. We got a new line. We're replanning the entire network. Get rid of all of that. Okay, so what I'm thinking now is to have a central line down the middle to connect to this, well, maybe to connect to the pentagon and the, whatever you call that shape. I feel like these two, because there's only one of each of those stations, it's very important that we connect those ones up. So maybe we should have, oh, maybe let's have a loop. Yeah, that's a good idea. Let's have a loop around here with the yellow. And then the yellow catches the 2 odd stations. Then we'll go red along the middle here. Maybe maybe red up to the top there. But then the red line is quite short then. What actually? What if red goes this way? Yeah. Okay. Bear with me. Bear with me. If red goes this way and then yellow goes this way, that works. What game is this? This is called Mini Metro. Okay. Then we will have a line here. Like that. It looks a bit messy, but it'll do. It'll work. It'll do the job. That's the main thing. No, I want you to stop there, please. Why is that? Okay, there we go. And then we've got one more line now, so we can also connect up these ones here. Although that's going to be a really awkward shape again. Oh, hold on. What if red comes down here? And then this blue one goes up this way? Unfortunately, this... The problem here is this blue line is all circles, like there's only circles on that line, so it's going to really quickly back up with passengers wanting to get to other places. I think we'll double the capacity on it just for that reason. And then, oh, actually, all of these have gone back to single train now because of because we deleted the lines. So which other line could do with more capacity? I think red. Oh, there's a new station there as well now. Okay, red definitely needs the most capacity now. Oh god, what's going on here? What's? Oh, we're about to die. We're about to lose it. Station's about to get backed up. Go, 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 go. Oh, thank god. Okay. Problem area there. Let's make that station into an interchange so that it has a bit more capacity. It won't solve all the problems, but it might help. Oh god, the red line is all of a sudden doing really badly. Okay, what can we do about this? Let's take a train off the yellow line and increase capacity on red. Oh, thank god. New locos, new line. That's very helpful. I'm just going to put a shitload of capacity on red just until the congestion's been eased a bit. Oh, where? Oh, now blue needs it. Oh god, the Pentagon's gonna... We're about to... Okay, I think... Yeah, game over. Game over. Hi, Leon. How are you doing? Overcrowding at this station has forced your metro to close. 574 passengers travelled on your metro over 37 days. Not bad. Not bad. Not great either, though. But there you go. That's Mini Metro. Let's do another game. Let's pick another map and try again. There's actually a couple of new maps that weren't available last time I played, like Tokyo and Lisbon. They weren't here before. Score 300 on Warsaw to unlock Lisbon. Let's try that. Let's go Warsaw. Cross the river Vistula and establish the historic Polish capital. What's great about these ones is... What's great about this game is that every map has its own colour scheme, and they're really cute. Like, the London one actually uses colours that are similar to the real London Underground map. And, like, the Paris one's got colours that are similar to the Paris Metro. New York one matches the New York Metro, etc., etc. And I just love that every single map has its own unique colour palette. Like, look at Melbourne. Melbourne even has black stations instead of white, which is really cool. Some of these are really, really cool looking. And there's even some that I haven't unlocked yet. There's quite a lot that I haven't unlocked yet. I haven't played this game in a while, and they have added new countries and new cities since last time I played. So we'll dive into Warsaw. If we get 300 in Warsaw, we unlock Lisbon. And then we can maybe play that next time if we do this again on stream. Okay, here we go. I'm going to do my simple starting strategy. I didn't do this on London, but a strategy that I normally go with to start off with, because you always start with 3 lines, is to just connect the first 3 stations in a triangle like this. And then you can extend the lines one by one as new stations pop up. I think it's good to have this sort of core circle. I should play Mini Motorways on stream as well. That's another game by the same developer. I don't know whether I enjoy that one as much as Mini Metro, but it is a really cool game that might be worth checking out on stream. Like I say, I do want this to be a regular thing. I know I've said it before, but this was always supposed to be a regular series that I did once a month. And there's so many other games that I'd like to do on a stream like this. So hopefully there'll be another one of these in August, and we can play some more of this, and then maybe play some other stuff as well. Locomotive, and we'll go for a carriage. Okay, this one's coming along nicely so far. Ooh, let's go this way. We could make a circle here, we could have a loop. I think it's too early yet, though, to commit to that. Okay, it's looking good. Oh, we need to cross the river. Let's use the orange route to cross the river. Ooh. Tricky. Tricky. Let's do... Oh, no. Okay, we might need another line. Might need another line soon. Let's make this one into a loop, and then add a second loco. Oh, what now, man? Okay, let's take out the triangle from here and have this one go this way instead. And, oh my god, okay. Oh, you're joking. Stop adding more stations. Okay, this the orange line is way too big at this point. There's way too much, way too many stations on the orange line, and it's just going to get bigger. I think it might be time for a rethink. I'm going to undo the green line and have it go up this way. There we go. And then the turquoise line, that can go this way for now. It's a bit messy, but... Oh, new line. Okay. We can do some restructuring then. Is there a button to delete all the lines? I don't think there is. I think you have to manually undo them all. Okay, let's have a rethink. Wait till all the lines have disappeared. There we go. Okay. So, I do think a central, like a core loop is going to be quite handy. Maybe we should... I'm immediately seeing a line here that seems to make sense. That's annoying that you can't delete all the lines in one go. Yeah, I think it's a bit of a shame that you can't do that. I think it would make sense to have that option. Actually, I'm not going to go all the way up to the top there. I'm going to end this line here. Oh, actually, no. I'm going to end this line here, so then it's got a square on it. Then next up, we will do orange through this way. And that can go up to here. There we go. Then next line is going to be green, which can go through the middle here. And we've also now got this sort of burgundy, this nice purple line. That's going to go through here, but it's not just going to be that. We're going to connect it up a little bit more. What's the aim of the game? Just to build a metro network. That's it. This really is all there is to it. It's a very simple game. Oh, what if actually we took this here and took purple this way, and then also took it down to here. Oh, but this line doesn't have any connections, actually. My bad. Okay, let's reroute the green a little bit then, to go this way. Okay, all the stations are connected, all the lines are connected. Hopefully. Okay, we might have capacity problems. Let's put an extra train on orange and an extra train on turquoise. There also aren't too many transfer points between lines, which could cause problems. Tyne and Wear is the best, says JC. I love the Tyne and Wear Metro. Yeah, it's really cool. They literally haven't changed their rolling stock since day one, and still going strong. Okay, I think we might be about to run out. We might be about to start suffering a little bit here, but it did just ping that I've unlocked Lisbon, so we have got enough points in this map to unlock the next one. Yeah, I know what the hollow line means. I'm aware of what the hollow line means. They refurbed the interiors recently and it looks nice. I'll have to give them a go. I haven't been up that way for a while. Okay, locomotive in line. I am going to head back to the main menu. I don't know if it'll save my progress on that map if I start another map, but I really want to play Lisbon. We've only just unlocked Lisbon and I've never played on this map before. So we're going to go for it. Just to finish off, we'll do a quick 10 minutes in Lisbon, which is the capital of Portugal, right? Wait, have we only... Oh, we've only got 2 lines this time. That's different. You normally start with 3 lines. Okay. Unusual, but I like it. Oh, look at them in sync with each other. Okay, new station, square. Should I cut out this triangle? I'm going to cut out the triangle on the orange line. Oh, blue line doesn't stop at circle either. Let's just do that. Okay, I'm going to reconnect triangle there. Now both lines stop at triangle, circle, and square. Good, good. Okay, week 2. Should we go for a new line this early? I'm going to take the new line. We can actually only have a maximum of 5 lines on this one, so I don't think the number of lines is going to be that big of an issue. This seems to be a smaller map than the others. But we're doing well so far. Okay, new circle. We'll go red. Red is now the longest line. 5 stations on red, 4 on blue, 3 on yellow. Yellow's the shortest, so hopefully if a station appears at the south of the river, we'll connect it up with yellow. Oh, blue. That's 5 stations for blue now as well. Could we maybe reroute blue? If I move blue over here... Oh, new locomotive. New line. We're going all in with the lines this time. Okay, bear with me a second. Blue stops at all 3, yellow stops at all 3, red stops at all 3, and we got a new line, which is going to stop at all 3. There we go. In fact, maybe it'd be better going to this one. Oh, perfect. There we go. Okay, so we now got 4 lines, and all of them stop at circle, square, and triangle. So there's no changes happening, no transfers happening. It's going good so far. Okay, the map's starting to get a bit more zoomed out now. I've got a feeling that we're going to see a station appearing on the south of the river in a minute. In which case it's probably going to be blue that connects up to it. Oh god, that's so far. Okay, blue. That's your job. What time are we on? Oh god, it's 5 to 8. Okay, we're probably not going to be too much longer on this one then. We've got 5 lines now though, so that's something. Let's have this one running up the middle here. There we go, and once again, every single line stops at all 3 station types. So there's no changes happening at all. Evening, Danny, how you doing? This map so far has been very easy compared to London and Warsaw. But I might be about to eat those words. You know, there could be loads of weird, unique stations popping up any minute. And also, we don't have any more tunnels, so we can't go under the river again. Which I can imagine is going to be a problem. I can just see there's going to be a station popping up over here, isn't there, that we're not going to be able to get to. Okay, there's a new diamond station. That's not too much of a problem. A new triangle. Okay, new... I think I've made a mistake. I think we should have bought tunnels earlier on. I kept picking new lines. I should have picked tunnels instead, because I know we're not going to have enough tunnels. This is going to be a problem. I just know it. I'm going to extend yellow just a tad to there. That one a little bit. Oh, right, yep, see, I knew it. I knew it was going to happen. All of these stations have got to be connected by one line because we can't put any tunnels in to bring another line down here. So any more stations that appear down here, they're all going to have to be connected to blue. Okay, please give me some tunnels. Okay, thank God for that. We got some new tunnels. So what I'm thinking then is we'll bring grey down here. and then we can cut out this station. Navigante, deliver 400 passengers in Lisbon, and I think with that we have unlocked Tokyo. So I'm going to leave Lisbon. I'm not going to actually play Tokyo. Okay, 5 minutes. 5 minutes in Tokyo. I'd be remiss not to. Here we go. We're in Tokyo. Oh, we get Shinkansen lines on this one as well. So we get high-speed lines now. I bet Tokyo's pretty cool. I've never actually seen Tokyo Metro. It's dense. I believe Tokyo's got the largest metro network in the world, which makes sense because it's the largest city in the world. It's really... There's like 23 lines. There's 5 different Shinkansen lines. It's a mess. But an organised mess, because that's how they do things in Japan. So we'll do Tokyo for maybe 5-10 minutes, which means we are going to be ending a little bit late, but this is an evening with Saul, and it is evening, so I'll stay a little bit longer. Okay, new circle station over there. Let's go blue. I want to realign these because this looks a bit off. There we go. This time I'm going to invest in tunnels before lines, because I don't want the tunnel problem happening. Better call Saul, says Edmonds. Let me get the coaster. There's the coaster. Ooh, new station. Circle. Okay, so we've currently got 6 stations on the pink line, only 4 stations on the blue line, so hopefully... Maybe I will go for a new line next time. We have 5 tunnels, so... Oh, actually, we could... Let's do a bit of rerouting here. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have the blue line across the top. No, the pink line across the top. That stops at all 4 station types. Blue line here, that stops at all 4 station types. Technically, they don't even need to be connected to each other because all 3 station types are on both lines. But I will connect them with the high-speed line. There we go. Oh, the blue's the high-speed line. Okay. I think we can change it. We can take the high-speed train and put it on purple instead, and then put the slow train onto blue. There we go. Okay, now we got a train over the river, so this is where I think high-speed is going to start to come into it a bit more. New locomotive. Let's get another line this time. Oh, Star Station. Okay. So I'm now going to turn the Shinkansen into a loop. We'll add triangle into here. And we'll connect that up to this triangle as well. Why not? Oh, another triangle appearing. Okay, pink can go down to that triangle. Then, actually, we will get rid of the blue line here and just take it straight through to the star. And then we'll have another line here, green. And that can go down to here. Okay, looking pretty good so far. That is until another weirdly shaped station appears. Okay, we've got another circle. Circles are easy. Oh, pink might be struggling for capacity. Let's get a carriage this time. Let's put the carriage on the Shinkansen. The Shinkansen is obviously faster than the regular train, so if the Shinkansen stops at every shape, that's going to cut down journey times a lot. Oh shit, we don't have enough tunnels. Okay, let's cut out the triangle from pink and have it go this way. Hopefully we'll get more tunnels next week. And then a square as well for pink. We're going to have to increase capacity on pink because it's now the longest line. So it's got 2 trains on it now. Okay, another square station. That's going to have to be pink as well. Hopefully, more tunnels today. We're on Sunday. Yes, tunnels. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut pink back to here. And I'm going to add... let's bring the blue line through to here now. So we got, I think we've still got circle, square, and triangle on every line. Oh, running capacity. We need more capacity on blue. Oh, it might be alright. Might even itself out. Okay, it might be time to turn pink into a complete loop as well. And then add another train onto it, going the opposite way. And then I might also cut out this triangle on the Shinkansen route. What game is this, says Ollie? This is called Mini Metro, Ollie. Okay, getting a bit messy now. Oh, you are joking. We've just used our last tunnel as well. Oh, never mind. More tunnels there. Okay, how are we going to get to this then? Let's extend the Shinkansen through to here. There we go. And then let's extend the green line through to here. We should maybe have put the Shinkansen onto the pink line at this point, because the pink line's way longer. But the pink line does have 2 trains on it, so we're not doing too badly on that front. Another circle. It's going to have to be the Shinkansen, which is now taking a really awkward route. More tunnels, please. Because if I can get another tunnel, I can get green through here. Okay, another circle's just appeared on the Shinkansen line up there. Oh, God, Pentagon! I didn't even notice Pentagon had appeared. We delivered 500 passengers in Tokyo, yay! I think that might be a good place to call it, to be honest, because we have already overrun. It's gone 8 o'clock, you know. I do have to have my tea, so... One last thing that I do want to do is connect up the green line through to here. And I think we'll probably leave it there for now. The Tokyo Metro is looking pretty hectic, but pretty good job, so we're going to head back to the main menu. Did I unlock anything from finishing Tokyo? No, I don't think we did. Budapest requires 500 in Chicago, and then there's way more stuff to unlock up this end as well. We may, like I say, I might do Mini Metro again next time. Who knows? We'll see what happens. But either way, great game. Oh god. Recursive. Let me switch over to my big camera and then pop the chat back in. But that is going to be all for today's stream. Thank you for joining. I hope you've enjoyed. I've really enjoyed it. It's been a while since we did one of these kind of streams where, you know, just chilling and chatting and playing some nice calm games. But I really do enjoy this kind of stuff. And like I said earlier, I really did always want this to be a monthly thing. And hopefully we can keep to that in future. Hopefully we can do another one of these next month. I'd like to play some more of Islanders New Shores because that's really cool. I'd love to play more Mini Metro as well, and I'd like to show you Mini Motorways. All fantastic games. But yeah, it's been a great evening. It was fun watching and chatting as per usual. Thank you, Edmonds. There's not many people here, so I won't do my usual, you know, subscribe and Instagram and all that kind of stuff. But you know where the links are if you want to find me. I will still shout out my Patreons, though. Thank you very, very much to Kate, Sophie, Jess, Danny, Riley, P, Charlie, and Dan. Thank you all very, very much for supporting me over there. And of course, if you want to get your name on the board, you know where to go. Check out my bio, join the Patreon, it only costs £1 a month. Hi Jacoby and Charlie, sorry you've joined right at the end, we are just about to finish up for today. But it has been an incredible stream, I've loved playing all of the games tonight. That is where we're going to leave it. Next live stream will be Minecraft on Monday, and I'm really excited for this Minecraft Monday. We are going to be getting some serious work done on Minecraft this week. Like big jobs are going to be done next week. So tune in for that if you're interested in the Minecraft series. And then the next stream after that is actually going to be my new spider unboxing, which is probably going to be on Wednesday. It depends when the spider actually gets delivered, but it'll probably be Wednesday. And then, again, just to reiterate, next month we are moving to a 2-week schedule. So in future, each live stream is going to happen once every 2 weeks instead of once a week. Even my camera's falling asleep. So starting from next week, it's going to be Minecraft Monday, Farm Sim Friday, and Sci-Fi Sunday on 1 week. And then the following week is going to be Trucking Tuesday, Factorio Thursday, and Train Sim Saturday. So tune in next week for Minecraft, Farming Sim, and Abe's Odyssey, and also for the Spider stream as well. That is going to be all from me for today. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday evening, and enjoy the rest of your weekend as well, and I'll see you on Monday for Minecraft. Thanks everyone, and bye-bye. And bye-bye everyone over on YouTube as well. I hope you've enjoyed. Like I say, long time since we did one of these evening streams, but I've thoroughly enjoyed it. I think this might have been the first evening stream that we did in landscape as well. I can't remember if we switched to OBS for the last one. I don't know. Either way, great time. Thank you for joining. I'll see you on Monday for Minecraft. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.